Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. The HTTP 418 I'm a teapot status code, a baeldung-style deep dive. The HTTP 418 I'm a teapot status code is a fascinating anomaly in the world of HTTP status codes. Unlike other codes indicating genuine server-side errors or client-side issues, 418 is an April Fool's joke that somehow made its way into the official RFC 2324 specification. This tutorial will explore its history, meaning, practical, though limited, applications, and demonstrate how to handle it, mostly for illustrative purposes. Historical context, the April Fool's joke that stuck. The 418 status code originated as an April Fool's Day joke in 1998 within the Hypertext Coffee Pot Control Protocol, htcpcp, a fictional protocol described in RFC 2324. The RFC's intention was satirical, highlighting the absurdity of creating a protocol for such a specific task, controlling a coffee pot. However, the 418 code, representing the teapot's inability to brew coffee, because it's, well, a teapot, was included as a legitimate, albeit whimsical, HTTP status code. RFC 2324 is now considered obsolete, but the 418 code persists as a playful Easter egg within the HTTP specification. Its inclusion emphasizes the flexibility and extensibility of the HTTP standard, allowing for non-standard codes, although their widespread usage is discouraged. 2. Meaning and interpretation. The 418 code officially signifies that the server is a teapot, and thus unable to brew coffee. In the context of real-world HTTP interactions, this code has no practical meaning beyond its humorous origin. A server returning a 418 status code indicates a programmer's playful prank or perhaps an unintended consequence of poorly configured software. It's never an indication of an actual problem requiring debugging or corrective action in the typical sense. 3. Handling 418 I'm a teapot. Although encountering a 418 code is highly unlikely in standard web applications, understanding how to handle it demonstrates robust error handling principles. The appropriate way to handle it is similar to how you'd handle other unexpected status codes. Client-side, example JavaScript treat it like any other HTTP error. Inform the user that an unexpected error occurred. Avoid mentioning I'm a teapot directly unless it's part of a specific, intentional application. Server-side, example Java Spring Boot if your server accidentally returns a 418, fix the underlying cause. It shouldn't return this code. If you deliberately intend to return a 418, for an Easter egg or a very specific, unusual application, you can create a custom exception handler to manage it. This is generally not recommended. You would need to define some custom 418 exception, which extends runtime exception or a similar class, to use the above. 4. Practical, and unlikely, applications. While not a standard usage, one might, theoretically, leverage the 418 code in very specific scenarios. Testing to test how your application handles unusual or unexpected status codes. Internal APIs within a controlled internal system, perhaps for a humorous internal API documentation example. However, even then, it's generally better practice to stick to standard HTTP status codes. Conclusion. The 418 I'm a teapot status code serves as a memorable reminder of the quirkiness and unexpected elements within the world of computer programming and network protocols. While it's not a code you're likely to encounter in production, understanding its history and how to handle it provides valuable insights into robust error handling and the overall design of HTTP. Stick to standard HTTP status codes for production applications. Use 418 sparingly, if ever, and only in very specific, controlled environments. It's best enjoyed as a humorous anomaly rather than a practical tool for everyday development.